Okay. Cool, cool. Everything seems to work this time. Maybe. Yes. That is moving, so yeah, cool. Okay. Average time to render frame 3 milliseconds. Wow. I mean, everything looks fine. I'm trying to be hyper aware because it crashed last time in the middle of stream. Hence me streaming 3 hours instead of 2. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get a link sent real quick. What does this do? That is not live. That is old. Okay, cool. What happens if I do this? Is it available anywhere? Okay, cool. Actually, what does this do? What does that do? That works. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I need that time back. Come back here. Cool, cool. Okay. Oh, come back here. Okie dokie. Now, if I open the game, does it work? I did start to get into playing. Let me fix this real quick. Started to get into playing Asgard's Wrath on Quest, and 2000 FPS. Well, okay then. And for some reason the day it won't launch, so I go to launch it, and that is also very loud. There we go. So I go to try to launch it, and it just like takes me back. It just crashes like immediately. It takes me back to the Quest launcher. So I did a reinstall of it, or an update of it, I guess. And that thing's 10 gig. So I just started that and then went to bed yesterday and haven't gotten to check on it and see if that magically happened to fix it. Which, I don't know, maybe be a little surprised that actually fixes it and it works. But I don't really want to lose my progress in it. So I don't know about like uninstalling it, but it looks like I can back up my game progress, whatever, to their cloud, uninstall it, nuke local data, and then restore a backup of the play state, the save state, or whatever from the cloud. But I don't know. That seems a little... I want to confirm that first. Not like I've played for forever with it. But it has been a few hours, but I guess too, I could potentially kind of like speed run it if I had to get back to where I was, or where I am now, without too much. But it would still be really annoying. But anyways, yeah, and I love how last stream I said that I would probably play this game here around 7 Eastern. Well, it's 8:40 Eastern, so may have lost track of time a little bit. But anyways, now that I'm got it running, I can keep going with it. I've been very excited about this game. Like, I've been enjoying it. So I've been like looking forward to, oh, I can play this now, cool, and like looking forward to the evening when I'll stream some of it. How's that? It would be a little quiet. Oh, it's fine, maybe. I'll do that, I guess. Okay. There we go. All right. So this is, I forget what chapter. So Willie went out last night, snuck out, and saw mysterious people out there, and did some puzzles and got some info. And then this morning, this morning, he snuck into the kitchen and found the repairman arguably mutilated. He definitely been in some form of a fight, and where did that go? There we go. So he'd been in a fight of some sort. He was all bruised and had like carapace comes to mind because it's Stormlight, was that where that was? That had, yeah, really random. There we go. And like blue glowy, kind of like in that picture there, actually. Interesting. Kind of growing out of him here and there. So that's fun. And Willie did find a like insect legs that were blue and glowy. So my kind of guess, my kind of theory. Oh. Interesting. My kind of guess, my kind of theory is that my kind of guess is that because we also discovered he's an investigator. So there's his private detective thing. So my theory is that he found out something he wasn't supposed to find out, and so they took care of him. He did also have a puncture wound by his shoulder there on his chest. So I'm guessing whatever it was, there's like a little insect or whatever that they like put on him, it bit him, it infected him with something, and he put up a fight, but ultimately did not succeed. So now I'm supposed to go out and see what I can find out. I know it's kind of funny that I can't peek on Willie and see, like, are you actually asleep, or are you just making noise to make me think you're asleep so that I'll leave and then you'll sneak out again. But yeah. Okay. Mr. Director. Is that always... Yeah. Said that he would... Also, yeah, I'm running. How am I not waking people up? Also, now that I've seen, like, in the mine, there was, like, an instrument like this kind of a thing that was damaged. Now I'm seeing them everywhere now, and I'm like, oh, this is probably one of those. Okay, so nothing here. So Mr. Director said he'd step up the guard because Willie snuck out and all of that. Can I hide in here? No. Don't open it. This will startle people, yeah. He's guarding, but he's asleep. That's great. It's Papa Toth. Is he the more vigilant guard the director was talking about? Is he asleep? We'll wake him up if we run. Let's be light with our steps and walk past him. I think it's funny, and like I can't use the spacebar like I've been doing to like skip past this. I have to actually hit escape. And I don't know, a little bit of it is weird to me that it's telling me that. I assume there's nothing over here. But yeah, it's like, I just used that mechanic. I have everything all fine with that mechanic. Why are you telling me about it? Like, it just seems weird to me. Also, I part of me is like, oh, why does it give me the option to use the elevator? What if I want to use the elevator? Like, I know that wouldn't be a good idea. I just think it'd be funny to do. Oh, hello. They are. It's the night tour. Strange diving helmets, white robe, just like the pictures. I wasn't expecting to find them so easily. So it seems they're out each night. No wonder guests aren't allowed at night. But why are there only 4 members? Kafka's photos say there should be 5. Never mind, let's keep up with them first. I want to figure out what they're up to. Yeah. If there's supposed to be 5... The 5th one is behind you. What's going on? Where? Curse! Running out of water. Cut out the nonsense. If conceal guests panic, the guests will panic. Stop arguing. Talk about it down there. So whatever, also, like, I like the old guy in the wheelchair, but I could easily see him being something, being like one of the main villains or something like that. Come on. And like, oh, he's in a wheelchair, so he's not a threat. And then he actually like not needs a wheelchair. Also, why is hand tracking not a thing? I don't know. Oh well, just not have that, I guess. Those night tour fellows went into the resting garden. I think they're all talking about someone who I'm missing. Perhaps one of their guests. Yeah, I'm guessing there's some artifact that blue glowy, and if you run the water through it, around it, by it, whatever, then that's sweet. That's the sweet dreams that everyone drinks every night, and something like that. And that conversation there made it sound like they're running out, so it'd be interesting to see how that goes. You suspicious bunch. Time to show your true selves. It's gonna be Willie. Yep. Thought I was faking it. Willie, what are you doing here? Uncle, you big hypocrite. Telling me to stay in, yet going on an adventure yourself. Wait a moment. Now is not the time. It might be dangerous if we carry on. Why are you... Are you here investigating those mysterious men? I think I saw some people ahead. There's no other way. I can't leave you alone or tell you to go back by yourself. Fine. You'll have to promise me that you'll follow close behind and that you won't go off by yourself. Okay. And what if we come across another mutilated character? Being an adult, the theory would be that I would be able to keep it together better. Willie maybe wouldn't have that know-how is not the word, but that what's the word? I don't know. Wherewithal, I guess. I don't know. But this does sit nice that I can as a game mechanic. So now you got two characters to switch between. Also, there's no crouch. I don't like there's no... Why are they not blue over here? Why are they pink? Good Tower Garden sealed by a matrix. It said a fortune teller sealed it so no one can enter. Maybe that's why they're pink? That is interesting. So she is somehow involved, at least in my mind. I'm curious what that involvement is, for one thing. Also, like, if she supposedly does have divination abilities, then wouldn't she see us sneaking around here? Wouldn't she know a lot more about what's going on around here? All right, let's head in. Let's head in. Let's see who's behind those masks. Oh my goodness. And this is why you were supposed to stay in your room. Don't move. You've been surrounded. Huh. No one's around. I just heard those night tour people speak not long ago. They probably heard us and hid somewhere. It's not a big garden. Let's try to look for them. Yeah, like, I feel like that's a platform as well. Like, if an actual investigator, Mr. Repairman, who I guess also wasn't very good at his job, it seems so, if he was taken care of, then I feel like you want to be as stealth as possible, and like you don't want anyone to know that you're here. Whoa, it's the silver tree again. Why do I feel like this one is prettier than the others? It has a holy glow to it. Yep, someone put an extra time and care for this one. That's why it looks better than the others. Silver tree, glowing moss, Eloise flowers. Those glowing stones, they all got the same type of glow. Miss Lou said this is probably the effect of something in the mountains. Now is not the right time for this conversation. Let's carry on with the search for the night tour. Also, where is she? Like, I haven't seen Lulu in quite a while. Like, I feel like we're gonna find her body somewhere, kind of thing. This building, it should be a mausoleum. Are they hiding in there? Aren't they scared of disturbing others? Mausoleum? Is there any ghosts? Do we have to go in there? Don't worry, kiddo. Uncle will protect you from whatever ghost there is. We might as well carry on. We've already come this far. We've already came this far? Already come this far. I don't know. I just love just the idle tail wag. I feel like it would be tucked though, because you would be scared. Now, Willie's consciously wagging his tail so he doesn't appear scared. That's what it is, right? That's strange. There's no one here. Could it be the ghost captured all those night tour people? That's a tad ominous. It won't budge a bit. Someone locked the doors from the outside. I knew it. They found us. You cowards. You think we'll be scared of your little trick? Also, I feel like this is a little bit on Herod, and that he like knowing Willie, because like, be like, okay, let's have a serious talk here, a serious moment. I want you to be as quiet as possible. Do not make a sound. If we see them, you don't talk to them, you don't make a sound, you pretend like you're not here. And hopefully get that through his mind that you don't want to be noticed by these people, because they've already essentially killed one person. And that's another thing that I have take a little issue with or whatever. It's like, oh, it's just a bee sting, or he's just kind of an allergic reaction. Then why was he not in your medical building? I can words. Why was he in the freezer? Like, the freezer just screams cover up. Like, if you wanted to make it appear like, oh, it's just an allergic reaction, you would have like made it look a little bit more like that and made a show of taking him to the infirmary. There we go. But no, you put him in the freezer. But I guess the idea is he would die in there and no one would notice. But it's also fun because that means that a lot more of the staff were in on it because they knew he was in there. But I don't know. You're not scared of the ghosts anymore. A moment ago you were still shaking, thinking they might catch us. There's nothing to be scared of. I know those night tour people are behind it all. The Great Adventure Willie isn't a scaredy cat. When they hide in the dark, they might be more scared than you are. Oh, is that a line from Adventure Express? I knew you're still a loyal reader of your uncle's books. Ignore this for the moment. We're in the middle of a danger here. The true adventure begins now. Fine, my big adventure. Let's try and look for another way out first. Not going to be anything over here. Yeah. Also, am I barefoot and Willie has shoes? Like, it looks like those are paws, but then it looks like he has shoes because they're like blue. Huh. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Okay, that is it. Okay. Now here's the fun thing with it, like, put you on this side. There you go. So let's say that somehow don't actually know that you're here. If I activate this, it's gonna make a bunch of noise, isn't it? Like, there comes a point where you can't just follow them, and like, I don't know. I feel like in real life, kind of a thing, if this was a thing, like you wouldn't follow them here. You would take note of this and you'd come back later. The fun thing with it too is you've never been here. There could be, oh, there's a name for it. I want to say it was Japan, maybe somewhere in Asia. There's like, they would do something with their floorboards, so when you step on them, they would emit sounds like a bird chirp. And they can have all sorts of that kind of thing here. So like, not necessarily like a booby trap kind of a thing, but something that, because that would be a lot more like a Rube Goldberg kind of thing, would be like a bunch of a lot more mechanical stuff involved. But there's a switch here. I'm not sure what it's for. Take a step back. I'm going to try it out. Can I stand here? Be careful, Uncle. What if there's some kind of booby traps? Booby trap? Well, that's very imaginative, though I don't think they'll have that here. Can you keep an eye out on the surroundings then? I'm about to open it. Look, Uncle, there's a coffin here. Did I have to open the light? That didn't actually, like, open an elevator or something like that. Interesting. There's nothing to be afraid. We're in a... There's nothing to be afraid of. We're in a mausoleum. Of course there are coffins here. Hang on, this coffin is a little... What's wrong, Uncle? Is something not right? Could this be one of those vampire coffins? I've read about it before. I feel like I know this coffin from somewhere. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Okay, as the player, am I supposed to recognize it? Because... Ooh. This is a lot of info. Tryin Mercury Abbey, Golden Scarab, the first lord of the nymph family. Oh, okay. That is interesting. So, before, Kafka had 4 screwdrivers with emblems, and one of them was a snake, and none of these are a snake. Interesting. Longhorn beetle. Tristan. Wasp. Merlin, dragonfly. Gwaine, slug. Gazelle, ant. Gareth, silkworm. Silkworm, interesting. Vivian, dung beetle. Ember, snout beetle. Percival, locust. Oops. Rowena, ladybird. Is that supposed to be ladybug? That's probably supposed to be ladybug. Yezolt, mantis. Nimue stag beetle. Heloise is the butterfly, and youngest sister of the 3 siblings of the nymph. She's had poor conditions since she's had a poor condition since she was born. The coffin here belongs to her. Oh. Fenrir, the eldest brother, Moth, the eldest brother of the 3 siblings, nymph, also last lord of the nymph family. Dorman, spider, the second eldest of the 3 siblings. A sacred crown. This might be representative of the nymph family's past glory. Top of the branch separates into more branches, reaching for the crown in the middle. A withered branch using its last strength to lift up the crown. That is interesting. They probably added powders as glowing ores to the paint here to create a glowing fruit. This fruit is produced at the end of each branch. Well, that is interesting. Oh, there's William. Like, where'd you go? Hey, look, there's some writing on here. Dear Deloise, when you're asleep, songbirds kiss the dew on the petals. The spring no longer trickles. Oh. The clouds in the sky carry your song into the distance, and even the fog pauses its footsteps for morning. The elves leaf through their forgotten runes to repeat our past silent communions. Oh, my dear Heloise, you are the wind now quietly returning to the sky. All suffering is completed. May you rest here in eternal peace. Interesting. When you're asleep, the spring no longer trickles. So it's like whenever... So it's like every once in a while they wake her. The fog comes in because the fog pauses for morning when she's asleep. So the fog comes in and the spring comes back. And then they put her back to sleep. The spring stops and the fog goes away. There's a poem mourning the past Heloise. So this is her coffin. Is this emerald on there? There's a trough under the poem. Something used to be here. Oh, now I can read this. I feel like that timing is a little off. Titmouse, spring water, elf, dew, cloud, flower. Something was supposed to be on top of the trough. Who took it? It was too dark earlier. Is there something underneath the brazier? Yep. It's full of patterns. This could be another mechanism. Well, maybe it can help us get out of here. They look like they can all be turned. Okay. There's also another one over here. Bird, water, elf? Bird, water, elf, water, cloud. Okay, yeah. Bird, water, elf. And... oh, other one? Yeah. Rain, cloud, flower. Also, this is a bit ominous. But anyways, rain, cloud. There's a cloud, yeah. Did I dig it right? Drops, cloud, flower. Drops, cloud, flower. Bird, stream, Navi. Wait. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it looks like it's facing the wrong direction. That should be it. Bird facing to the left. Stream coming towards the left. Yeah. Wrong bird, okay. It's green. That is also ominous. Should be right. 3 drops, clouds, and the flower. Clouds big on the left. Yeah, it's the wrong cloud. Should be this one. Yeah, I thought I had that one before. I guess maybe I didn't set it long enough. Yep. Come take a look. There's a secret passage beyond the coffin. Let's go. Night Tour wouldn't lock us in here if they knew about this passage. I still feel like we're going to find them down here. Your feet are getting wet. Ooh. Why do you glow here? Weird. Okay. This is like a crypt of all of them. It's the... Yeah. Why is this one open? Are they peeing? Oh dear. Glowing silver roots stretching aimlessly in the distance. Where do you had a... There we go. There's some silver roots here too. It even broke the walls. Yep, it seems those roots are quite destructive. Remember when we walked past those greenhouses on the night we checked in? It was destroyed by those roots too. This is the power of nature. If it carries on, it will eventually destroy the house one day. Yep. But for now, let's see if we can find a new path for us. Oh, that is a... Okay. Wow, I was not expecting a space this big underneath the Mausoleum. This is just like the mine we adventured in. Well, this is the foundation of the manor, and judging by the scaffolding over there, it used to be part of the mine as well. The Nim family must have been at its prime to build an enormous manor on top of a complicated hollow like this. Uncle Harry, there's a door over there. Maybe we can get back above the ground through there. Let's go and check it out. So what would the plan have been? Like, so you have the roots are a thing. I guess maybe the idea is it moves slow enough and we can like maintain it here and there. And so it's not gonna ever become as big of a problem as it is. But okay. But obviously something went wrong. I'm guessing with those last siblings that when they died, I'm guessing there was maintenance they were doing, they were supposed to be doing whatever, and then they died, it failed. Oh, hello. Huh, there are so many holes. This place is like a maze. I wonder what it'll lead to. These are probably the cargo tunnels used during the construction of the manor. Because the routes are constantly adjusted, it'll be very complicated there. These tunnels reminds me of the ocean ball castle at the park. Can we please go and take a look, please, please? You rarely see this kind of underground buildings elsewhere. I should check it out for myself. But for safety reasons, the little guy should stay here this time. I feel like that was a... wording, I felt like that was weird because it felt like it was directed at the player. I don't know. I thought we were supposed to be partners. How could you leave me here by myself? I just told you so. The tunnels are complicated. Complicated? Complicated. And what if we get lost in there? We'd be in big trouble then. Fine then. The great adventure will sit out this time. Be careful, Uncle. Just shout if you need me. I'll come rescue you. Okay, big adventurer. I'll be back in a jiffy. Stay in this exact spot until then. Okay. Okay, these symbols. I can't jump over that. Okay. His jump is funny to me. It's like you're not gonna like wave your arms or run and jump or something like that, anything like that. Okay, that means I'm gonna need Willy at some point. The symbols down there don't match. Oh, okay, never mind. What the magic is going on? What? Oh. Also, yes, I just saw that character down there. Oh, is there an order to which ones, how you're supposed to go in these? Well, that doesn't give me anything right now. Is this a spider's exoskeleton? How could it be so massive? Could a giant spider carved into ancient ruins really exist? A strange plant has grown out of the exoskeleton, emitting an eerie silver glow. It looks very similar to silver roots. Perhaps there's some kind of connection between them, but judging by its shriveled state, it must have been here for a very long time. There's nothing important down here. Let's hurry and leave. Hopefully we won't actually run into such a monster. Is there anything below me? No, there's not. Okay. Where does this go? What is this place? So many skulls piled up in here. Good thing I didn't let Willie come down with me. Countless remains hidden beneath the manor. Something is definitely not right here. The Fallen Winged Spirit statue. It's rarely seen in inhabited places. There's a similar statue on the west gate leading to the Cedar Woods. The legendary Fallen Winged Spirits are said to possess the undead. Could it have been placed here to restrain the remains? There's some kind of altar with skulls upon on top. The blue crystals embedded in the back are partially dislodged. The secret room leads directly back to the cave entrance. How did I notice this path earlier? I've been running around inside for ages. Can I jump? I can. I'm so bored. Huh, you're already back? Uncle Harold, what's down there? There's a giant spider's exoskeleton down there. I have a very bad feeling about this. A giant spider's exoskeleton? Ah, I knew it! There really are giant spiders. Just like the cravings? Wow. Just like the carvings in the ruins in the forest. There's nothing to be happy about, kid. Alright, let's hurry up and get out of here. What a shame. I should have gone down and checked it out too. But since you're scared, let's leave for now. Oh. That reminds me of a quote. Don't worry, I'm not scared. Come out. Well, I'm not scared of you, but if I come out, then you'll be scared of me. That's a bad, bad copy of that phrase. You needn't be afraid. Why don't you come out? Because then you'll be afraid or something like that. Okay, that ladder looks very ominous. Also, like, water is running out like this. Where is it going? How is this room not filled up? Whoa, the roots broke the floor and went right through it. Yep, and it's blocking the ladder. Thank goodness there are other ladders to get out. Uncle Herod, there are many gaps in these roots. They're so large, they could have been clawed by some kind of monster. Could they have been clawed? Oh. Such enormous claw marks. This place isn't safe. Let's leave quickly. I'm waiting for there to be a monster and have a quick time event. What a long ladder. I can see some light at the very end of it. Uncle Herod, this must be the way back up. Yep. Look at the pipes around. This is probably one of the shafts of the manor. Do you need me to carry you up on this ladder? I mean, it's so long. Don't underestimate me. This is nothing for a scout. Nice. Keep up the energy, kiddo. Let me know when you're ready and we'll start climbing. Alrighty, let's go. Every time it asks me that, I'm expecting to have missed something. And that'd be its way of telling me that, oh yeah, there's a collectible over there that you didn't get. Are you sure you want to keep going? Oh, this ladder is way too long. I'm exhausted. I'm not. We had training for situations like this in the Scouts. By the way, where are we? It's the greenhouse, where we came from the night we checked in. Hang on, it looks slightly different. We came in through the right greenhouse. This is probably the left one. If I'm right, the doors on 1F are all blocked off, and we could try to leave from 2F. Conveniently, there's some scaffolding outside. Wait, what? Spider cultivator? Are these insect eggs? There's lots of webs here. It's probably spider eggs. Yep, there are many glass tanks here to breed them. Be careful, don't cut your hands on the glass. And yes, I see the key in the middle there. Ooh, a mysterious key hiding in the lair of spiders. It might be useful one day. Spider cocoons hang on the webs. Not sure if the creature inside is still alive. Yeah. Can we go up the stairs? Do we trust those stairs? And why is this not a box I can do anything with? It looks too touchable. Oh goodness, that seems a bit. Also, what is all of this? It's like a bunch of chemistry stuff. Huh. There's quite a bit of documents left here. They look like some research reports. It's a shame the lights in here are too dim to see what's going on. Look, Uncle, there's a switch over there. Let me try and switch it on. Oh dear. Wait a minute, don't touch anything here. Yeah. Wow, a giant spider! Will it eat us alive, Uncle Herod? Calm down. Look, it's scared to come over. That's it, it's the lights. It's afraid of the lights, so we're safe for now. You're right! Thank goodness I switched on the lights, otherwise we wouldn't have known what it's gonna do looking here in the dark. Lurking there in the... I can words. Fine, all thanks to you, but it's no time to relax. We need to think of something to distract this big guy. Stay away, it'll attack you if you leave the range of the light. There's some research notes. Signature is Droman Nymph. If I recall correctly, he's the second eldest of the 3 siblings. It's full of breeding notes. I wonder if there's anything about how to chase them away. And I wish my memory wasn't as bad and I'd be looking at dates and be like, oh, so this was 2 years after the last one we read. Oh well. So the study of the ancient murals and my predecessors' literature, I understand that the ancient ancestors would play clay instruments to make the spiders dance when they host rituals. These little blue spiders only inhabit in the depths of the mountain in Timbone Hill. Their bodies radiate the same shimmery glow as the Mercury spring. Okay. No, I don't know. So in that bottle that Willie found and the bite marks on Repairman Kafka. Kafka? I don't know. That's probably one of these spiders, just a much smaller one than this, but still decent size, like the size of a loaf of bread. Although there are only 2 music scores left in literature, I managed to successfully control one of the little blue spiders. I tried to manipulate it to scare Heloise, but she was so focused on a romance novel she didn't jump or scream at its appearance. I mean, how could she not? They're such scary creatures. That was no fun at all. Wait, what? Can I? Okay. This should be it. If you follow the score, you'll be able to control the spiders. Too bad we don't have any instruments. There might be some nearby since he was conducting his research here. Let's try and look for it. Melody of Wave. Melody of Run. Yeah, it's going to be fun to figure out. Phew, goodness. The attempt to breed new species of spiders has been a success. I fed it with spring water from Mercury Spring and mixed some thistles of... Oh yeah. Mixed some thistles of Holy's flower to modify this brand new variant. The fluids produced by these little guys are similar to the Mercury Spring. Subjects bitten by them will fall into a deep sleep and cannot wake up autonomously, although the spiders will die immediately after. Yes, now that all makes sense with that too then, about that being an attempted murder. In addition, this brand new variant is more sensitive to the sound of clay instruments, making them more obedient to the instructions played using the musical scores. I'm planning more attempts using different materials. Maybe I could start with branches from that silver tree? Okay. And how, pray tell, do I do that? There you go. I love how it turns red when you get close. It's gonna be downstairs, isn't it? Yep. I thought that box was something like it. Yep, there's an instrument. Cool. There's a pottery instrument from the report. Looks like we found a way to chase that big spider. Nene pot. Looks like it's never been used. It's like a neti pot, but it's not. This glass bottle is quite delicate. Is it customized? Huh, this bottle looks like... What are your findings, little one? No, nothing. It looks familiar, that's it. Let's think of a way to get it out of here first. Yeah, that bottle had... Let's follow some unknown liquids, best not open it, yeah. Empty green glass bottle. I believe it's one of the cork seals bottle tightly and writing on labels I barely recognize. Besides, you've experienced some traces remaining. It looks like some kind of fungus. An old but still sharp scalpel. Careful with your hands. Dry Heloise flower with a very faint glow. Empty dropper, some water stains. The voyage across the sea has brought me much hardship, but it was all worth it. Big Brother was right. The fortune tellers of the boiling sea indeed possess that ancient relic, although it came at a tremendous cost. I managed to persuade them. At this moment, the fortune tellers are escorting it back to Nymph Manor with me. My dear Heloise, please wait for my return. Okay. 1557. Can I not? Go. Again, there we go. Can I not see that page there? So 1557 is when they got the thing. 1557. And wait, what? Okay. 1557 and 1554. So he was tinkering with the spiders before they got the artifact. Interesting. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2. I'm curious. Cannot. Cool. I need something different for that, don't I? Can I can. Okay. Whoa, that is... Yeah, can you... Yeah. And then... Okay, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2, and 3, 3, 2, 4, 1, 2. Let's see if I can get that right. We can try to control it from here. Ooh, let me. I'll play a song for the big guy. Okay. So, as a conversion, because I can, that is W2 is D, W3 is A, 4 is S, and 2 is D. So that is A, D, S, W, D. That doesn't have 3 in it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm making this more difficult to be so wave. I guess I'll start with wave, because why not? Wait, what? What? Okay, I have to hit it while it's in the thing. Okay, so I just need to get it to restart. Oh, there we go. Spider's been reacting to it. I think your pacing's, yeah. Okay. So... Oh, wait, that's attack. Yeah, I'm not going to have it do that then. So that's the second one. So... Oops. What did I miss? Interesting. See, it seems like there's no... Unless I do actually have to get it timed right, because like it just keeps going. I don't know. What? Uncle, look, it moved. Why has it stopped? The cabinet in front of it blocked its way. Make and try and command it to attack the cabinet. Okay. What? It smashed all those planks in one go. Unbelievable. Whoa, the tune really can't control the big spider. If I make it my pet... Don't get carried away, buddy. Carry on playing. Try making it leave this time. Okie dokie. Let's see. I should play On the Run to make it leave. Let's try it now. Hey, look, it really ran away. Hooray to the great adventurer Willy. That's great. It seemed like all those recorder classes paid off. Let's get moving before it comes back. Oh. There we go. Guys rather do that for me. Or, okay. The blackboard says how to breed spiders. Let's see. Feeding Halois flowers makes spiders smaller but deadlier. The silver tree branches makes it bigger. The one we just saw must have been the big one it's talking about. We need to tell Director tomorrow about these creatures. We'd be in danger if they just decide to come out. Not unless he's actually behind it. Purified spring water from Mercury Spring. New species of spiders can be bred by feeding them this. A proto-spider. It's a special species that habituates, yeah, in the hills of Timbone Hill. Eventually silver roots. Not only does it glow, but also releases glowing dust. Maybe it's some kind of spores. Halois flower, a flower that's unique to the mountains. It gives off a faint glow during the night. Mini spiders, bred by feeding them Halois flowers. They grow to be strongly poisonous and are said to put people into forever sleep. Giant spiders, bred by feeding them silver tree branch. They are less poisonous but are afraid of light. So the mini spider is definitely what Willy saw, but I wonder if there's going to be something that's going to be like, oh yeah, and here's what you can do to wake the person up. I think that would be nice, because the detective probably would have some info that could be helpful, but I'm also guessing whatever info he has, we probably would have already seen, so it wouldn't be anything new. You're just walking out into, okay, I was going to say, just walking out into thin air there. Victory to us again! Another adventure accomplished! It's just a shame we didn't catch those night tour people. Don't get so excited yet. It's not safe here anymore. Someone's poisoned huge monster spiders. Those guys who locked us up in the mausoleum will try everything to bring us trouble. You have to stay alert all the time, okay? Roger that. We'll lock our windows and doors once we get back. Do you need me to stay up and keep watch? Leave that to me. Your number one priority is to get enough sleep. Yes, you get enough sleep, but I don't need sleep. I'm a man. Men don't need sleep. Huh, there's a passcode to this cabinet. It's full of strange geometric shapes. Why do I feel like I've seen it before? Probably have seen it before, but where? I don't know. And that's another one of those, like, I can brute force it and just kind of sit here and guess it, but I feel like I'm supposed to know it. And so I don't want to, like, brute force it if I'm supposed to actually know it. Because this will take quite some time for me to do. Arguably more time than it's worth, and yes, I could probably Google it, but I don't want to. Also, I think it'd be great if there's an achievement for this. Where would we have seen these? Like, I have no recollection of this. Oops, come back here. Come on. Also, there's like a slight delay in it, so I don't think I can actually automate it either. That's difficult. Interesting. Willie. Yeah, it's the same. Yep, yep. And because he didn't know, he's like, I recognize it from somewhere. Then they did something to his memory. Or maybe, yeah, that could have been a trauma response that he forgot then because of the trauma. I bet I missed something, didn't I? That's the thing. Yeah, I missed something somewhere. Because I don't really want to don't really want to Google it, but ooh, yeah, maybe I should have I don't know, maybe I should have looked this game up a little bit first to see if I could get like a list of people and then come up with like voices for each one and then like actually stuck to it. But oh well. Okay, wait, you can look at archives. Didn't I just do that? Wait, what is... Ooh, that's cool. Oh, did you just freeze that? Okay. So, code that includes colored shapes. You've seen something like this before in the greenhouse during the prologue. You can look back on it in your archives menu. I'm guessing that's something I missed there. Oh, this was the solution for, oh my goodness, solution for Kafka's thing. Owl, snake, frog, spider. Moth. that. Yeah, okay. I just realized that. It's where I'm... Like, I feel like it's this, whatever this is. I was supposed to, like, one of these two, I feel like, is what I missed. Because that would have been right in between these. How? Blue, yellow, green, red, purple. Fine. There we go. Green. Blue, yellow, green. Yellow, green. Oh, that's green. Okay. Square triangle. Diary page. Okay, cool. Lately, I've been sleeping longer and longer, and whenever I wake up, I am weaker than before. Fenrir went through all the books he could find in the tower and finally discovered this piece of literature left by one of our ancestors. Apparently, the old alchemy spells could slow down my weakening condition, but that's far from enough. When the body reaches its limit, the soul would be forced to be summoned back from the dreamland. No wonder none of our ancestors could fulfill the wish. Okay, and now that I'm actually thinking about it, this was 6, the other one was 7, so this was before they got the artifact, I guess. Now, off stream, I'm probably going to go through the prologue and see if I can find that. It's going to bother me now. Oh, I was going to go back to their side and then think I'm this one in case I missed something, but okay. Letter of threats. Ooh. What? That's strange. Kiddo, what you staring at? That's weird. It was glowing the other day. Look. Huh. This bottle. There's one of these bottles in the metal box from the greenhouse last night. Where'd you get it from? What was that notification? Yes, Tom, sort of. I Googled it. But it's supposed to be the solution is in the prologue, so I guess I missed that when I started. So sometime tomorrow maybe I'll go through off stream and see where I missed it, what I missed that, because like it should be well, I can't pull it up in the dialog box I guess, but it was there's empty spot in my inventory is not the word, but yeah, I'm guessing that's where it is. Hey. Huh, this bottle, I already read that. I found this on my solo adventure. I'd forgotten all about it if it weren't for last night. Yeah, because, This broken leg looks like it belongs to some kind of spider. Could it be that new breed mentioned in the research report? It was still glowing when I found them. That's strange. Why doesn't it glow anymore? Maybe the spider was dead not too long ago when you found it. Remember, the big spider we saw last night was glowing too. Nicely crafted. Looks like custom made. Some holes up top so it can have air, I guess, but it has to be sealed in. Broken spider leg was his. So great when you found it. Also, it looked like so that looks like he's holding a gem instead. I found these in the concert hall when I saw those men in black. They must have dropped it. Men in black. The night tour members all dressed in white robes. Could it be that another organization sneaking around at night too? Someone's at the door. I did not get to read that. Someone's at the door. I'll go get it. That was the wrong character. Oh my goodness. Someone's at the door. I'll go get it. Yeah, someone's at the door. Willie, why don't you hide that? Because if, like, this is the director, we don't want him to know that we found stuff. And why am I keeping the arguably dead guy's letters here? Like, and like this bag here, like all this incriminating evidence, but okay, whatever. No one's here. Is this a prank or something? Uncle Harold, look, there's a note here. Given the colors and the spacing, I assume it's a, yeah. Huh, this is... let's see...
Mind your own business, Mr. Harold. We are watching you.
Yeah, it's a letter of threats. I've seen it in movies before. It seems like the bad guys are keeping an eye on us. What a terrible way to threaten someone. How dare they spell my name wrong? Oh, dear. Please do tell me there is some scene when we actually figure out who did this and we can confront them about the name and they can say something like, wait, my name wrong. That's spelled the same as what's on your title thing there. I don't know. Interesting. It must be those night tour fellows. First locking us up in the museum to become a spider breakfast, and now this? I'll catch them for sure. Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it. Huh, are you scared of receiving letters of threats? Very courageous, buddy. The great adventurer Willie is never afraid of a mere letter of threats. This proves we are looking in the right direction. We're another step closer to catching the bad guys. I admire your boldness, my big adventurer. And of course, my first thought is like, oh, any character that's nearby. Yeah, I was like, any character that's nearby, I'm just like, oh, you put the note up and you just ran off, but you didn't get far away because you just put the note up. And so now you're here and you're going to say something, pretend to be shocked and surprised, see the note, to throw me off your trail into thinking that you're not the one. Mr. Head, oh! Why, hello, Miss Peg. Hello, are you heading out, Willie? Mr. Hare, the sanatorium is no longer safe. You must keep this little guy in your sight at all times. Thank you, I'll make sure he stays in my sight. Is there anything we can help you with? Oh, yes. That accident yesterday really killed the mood for everyone. So I thought a host of Cookies Association. So I thought to hose a Cookies Association. Weird. My hometown host. Okay. My hometown used to host events like this all the time. People would gather, relax, enjoy the time, and get through the unfortunate together. thought to hose. Okay, it is supposed to be host probably. I don't know. Part of me is surprised I'm finding typos, but I don't know. Oh, right. I need that button. Oh, goodness. Whoa, it's the Cookies Association. I want to go. I love desserts. Thank you, Miss Peg. Oh, it's nothing. Amy and I made tons of cakes and snacks. The event is going to be in the Gringus Garden, and it will officially begin in an hour, but we're still in the preparations at the moment. That's so kind of you, Miss Peg. I'll be there right on the dot. See you soon then, Mr. Harrod. Really, don't be late. Oh. Come on, we can use this time to check out the resting garden again. I really want to know, how did those night tour people disappear like that? Let's go! Mission Part 1, Night Tour Investigation. Then we'll head to the Cookies Association. Interesting. That's just a recap of what just happened. Why isn't there tips? Huh, I don't remember there being a fountain here last night. You're not wrong, Uncle Herod. It wasn't here last night. They must have used it to play that disappearing trick. Do you still remember the elevator we took to get back from the mine? It looked like this fountain. Yes, they do look alike. I remember the one that takes us to... I have such a hard time for some reason. I remember that one takes us to Gringus Garden, and there's another one, the Bridgeside Garden too. That one has spider patterns on it. Maybe I'll lead to the same place. Let's examine this fountain. It must have been it must have some sort of mechanism on it. There are some obvious gaps around it. Huh, what's this? Okay. Look, there's something in the lid. Huh, it says runes again. Also, yeah, it wouldn't let me use my keyboard. I had to use the mouse. That was interesting. These things with runes can be moved around. Looks like they have to be in the right place to open. I see. Come on, Uncle. Let's crack the code. Catch those night tour guys and show them who's boss. That's easy for you to say. There are millions of combinations. It takes us a huge amount of time if we don't have the code. Besides, they wouldn't stay here and wait for you to get them. It won't let me move them at all. That's funny. Never mind. Let's go to the Cookie Association first, so we can tell the directory about that big spider on our way. He should be there, right? I think he's gonna be stressed that you snuck out last night too. I guess we do need to come up with an explanation for that. Also, like, I would be keeping all the stuff that I'm finding close to my chest because, like, I don't trust the director. Well, I don't trust, like, any of the characters, I guess, but that's, you know, whatever. But, I feel like I would like to, like, I don't know. Like, now that I know that Kafka's a detective guy kind of thing, then yeah, I would like to be able to tell him all the stuff that I'm finding kind of a thing. But I don't really trust any characters. I might trust Lulu a bit, just because she seems too scatterbrained or like too frazzled to be of danger per se, I guess. I don't know. Like, this whole thing just seems ominous to me. Like, oh goodness. Two giant statues, like, also these wings are kind of broken. Like big wings and all of that, holding a bowl for some reason, and their eyes actually glow. It'd be even better if they glowed red. The night tier people locked us up in the Mausoleum last night. Look, they broke the doors as well. No, it was too dark to notice this last night. These marks looks like it was left way earlier. Someone tried to open this door by force. I remember Papa Shire mentioning something about a village that tried to sneak in to steal some treasures. It must be broken since then. Maybe. There's nothing worth investigating here. No point in going in there. Or it's the lion. Good morning, Mr. Remy and Chief. Are you here for breakfast? Yes, we are. I really like this place. It puts people in a good mood. I have to thank Chief for bringing me all this stuff. All this. I had to thank Chief for bringing all this stuff here. The old man couldn't do it by himself. It's nothing. Mr. Remy just enjoys this quiet time. People don't normally come to the resting garden. Quiet during the day, all right. By the way, will you guys attend the Cookies Association too? Of course. Miss Peg's cookies are out of this world. I won't stop until I'm stuffed. I'll pass this time. Say hi to Miss Peg for me, will you? These events are a little too noisy for me, and that woman will do me head in if I'm there. Are you not going? I'll stay here with you then. I'll ask Miss Peg to keep some aside for you. I heard she makes loads of cookies. Chief, what were you saying again? A ride that falls from the sky? That doesn't sound fun at all. No, it might sound scary. The waves rides our ship high up in the sky once. When we fell back down, we fell. Wow, okay. Yeah, next chapter, I'm gonna go to bed. When we fell back down, it felt like my heart was going to jump out of my throat. Adrenaline rushes through me. Adrenaline rushes through me whenever I think of it. I think the kids will fall for it. Wow, that sounds exciting. Mommy still only allows me to go on the merry-go-round to this day, but those are for babies. Mr. Remy, my uncle and the chief says you're the Dr. Flylove. Is that true? Dr. Flylove? That disaster-making criminal? No, I'm most definitely not. Look, I'm just an old cripple who loves his lizards. Have you heard of him too? Yeah, you're more than you up here. Yes, of course. The science magazine said he invented new armored tanks and giant airships that can fly across the ocean. That's so cool. That's not cool at all, kid. I think he's regretting his choices right now. He probably wished he built more amusement parks than weapons. Am I right, Chief? Amusement park? Are you saying that you agreed to help me with the amusement park? That's so great to hear. I'll start to prep for everything as soon as we're done. Wow, that's so cool. I'll definitely come and go on all the rides once your amusement park is complete. Where should we be going? See you around. Goodbye, Mr. Head. Ah, Willie, don't forget to ask Miss Peg to keep some cookies for me. He is adorable. Let's go. It's about the right time. Time for Cookies Association at the Green Guest Garden. Yippee! Let's go. I'm ready to try all the cookies. I keep wanting to read that as greenhouse instead of green guest. Wow. Oh, look, there's Lulu. Excuse me, may I have a moment, please? First and foremost, thank you to everyone who came to participate in the Cookies Association. I also keep wanting to read that as assassination instead of association. That's fun. As we are aware, a terrible incident happened yesterday. Oh, Poor Miss Repairman and little Willie, who was brought to tears. Actually, I didn't cry, Miss Peg. Oh, of course you didn't. Who's a brave little wolf? You are. Well, what I really want to say is that I hope this little hiccup won't interfere in your mood. For that reason, Miss Amy and I have come together and baked some cookies. We hope these cookies will make everyone feel better. Finally, I sincerely wish that Mr. Repairman a speedy recovery. Now let's enjoy all these delights. The Cookie Association begins now. Woo! Oh my goodness. Hey kiddo, take it easy, will ya? You don't want another stomachache, do ya? No way, you won't be able to catch the bad guys on an empty stomach. That's it. Were you looking for Mr. Director? Yes, I am, but I haven't seen him anywhere. Maybe he's too busy. I'll go ask Miss Marion. Go on. My main mission right now is to demolish all these desserts on the table. I trust you won't need my company for now. Also... Wait, so we baked them. Please share the recipe. You mean the one you just made? Like, you made them together. Yes, I'm just eavesdropping. Yeah, I feel like Lulu would have loved to come with. Part of me is like, oh, we should take you for a little adventure. Okay, so I'm supposed to talk to Marion. So I'm going to do exactly not that. I'm going to talk to everyone else first, so I don't like lose that. Hello, both. Hello, y'all. What you talking about? Let's see. And Yanker, I'm thinking Yankee, and I don't know. I might, whatever. Ah, it's you, Mr. Head. It's nothing, just some small talk. Yes, we're really talking about, how to build up your muscles. Look, his arms are catching up to mine. Surpasses mine, actually. Fitness, that sounds like the perfect topic for you two. Speaking of which, my arms... Heavy? My arms have been stuck at 42 centimeters for a long time. I thought Mr. Director would be at an event like this. Where has he gone? The director, you know, he's a busy man. There are too many things he needs to take care of. And he asked me to express his regret for not showing up as well. Maybe everyone would feel more assured if he showed up. We'll pass the message to him, Mr. Head. Rest assured, Mr. Head, that accident won't happen again. Speaking of arms, Mr. Head, I would suggest you focus on training your triceps rather than your biceps. That's the key to increase the muscles. Am I right, Mr. Bam? I beg to differ. You should try using bigger iron ball, or try pulling on bigger trucks. At least that's how I go about it. Iron ball? Trucks? What kind of training method is this? It does sound tempting, though. I might give it a go. Yeah, but for me, I'm more concerned about my performance rather than my figure. I've got a feeling I'm not as flexible as I used to be. Yeah, I feel like generally if you're building muscles... I should go and speak to the other guys. I'll see you around. And you're doing it for the image, then you're not going to be flexible because you're not also going to be stretching at the same time. Mr. Lyles, how's your day? It couldn't be better, Mr. Haird. Especially after I found out that I've been tricked. Even this nasty cookie somehow tastes delicious. Hey, what's up with you? That's a rude thing to say. Rude? I don't remember asking you to have conversation with me. Then could you please mind your own business, Mr. Haird? Yeah? You're the one that didn't know, probably. Also could be a red herring, but Is he bipolar or something? He seems rather weird today. I'll just keep an eye out for him. Well, yeah, because he went back to Kafka's shop. Ooh, tracking. He went back to Kafka's shop and saw that the tool cabinet he was trying to open, that you opened and took whatever from it. And so now he can see that, then, like, I know, that's one of the things that I think about with games like this, where it's like, okay, yeah, you solved the puzzle, like, all right, can you scramble that real quick so that other characters coming in behind you or whatever doesn't like get free access to whatever, they have to figure it out, or like take the key with you kind of a thing. Lock the box back so that it looks like you haven't been there kind of a thing. Maybe even going so far as to be like really careful when you touch anything to make sure that you don't leave fingerprints for one, I guess. I don't know if they would have been doing fingerprinting back then, like notice that like dust footprints killing or whatever, but I'm thinking like, oh yeah, the dust here on this box has been disturbed, so there must be something in that box kind of a thing. But I don't know. Oh, Mr. Harrod, I wasn't bragging when I said my cookies are popular, right? Willie seems to be in love with them. Woo! I'm not a big fan of sweets, but these are delicious. If I couldn't resist them, how could kids? Look, he's almost demolished every single piece on that table. Please eat as much as you want. We made plenty. There's no way I could have made these without the help of Miss Amy. Gee, you're too kind. I was only helping out with minor stuff. It's all Miss Peg's work. You guys are so considerate. The vibe of the Cookie Association is so good that I relax a little too. Oops. I thought Mr. Director would be an event like this. I mean, normally he'd raise a toast or something like this. I thought so too. I didn't even get to see him this morning when I went. He sure is a busy man. Mr. Director has some other important stuff. He's only one in charge of this sanatorium after all. Manage? If it was well managed, that accident would never have happened. I can't imagine if I was the one who got bitten by that wild bee. Mr. He almost said detective there. I mean, how is Mr. Repairman? Is everything okay with him? I heard Marion say she came up with some special meds. Hopefully it works. I helped him with some new clothes when I went to clean. At least he doesn't look so horrifying anymore. I was too worried about him. At least I would have been long dead if I'd been locked up in the cold storage for ages. I guess at least things didn't get any worse, right? I hope you'll wake up soon. You don't get to participate in a party like this every day. Please excuse me to have a look around. I'll speak to you soon. Mr. Harrod, is everything all right with you? As you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Mr. Tinola, thank you for asking. But why the question? It's nothing, just some normal greetings. I mean, that terrible thing did happen yesterday. You seem to be in a heavy mood. Is something bothering you? No, Mr. Harrod. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine too. It's just a sanatorium is a place to relax. Being overly curious might take you nowhere. Mr. Tinola, I don't understand what you're talking about. I'd be happy to talk to you if you want to share your thoughts. Hey, it's nothing. I'm just mumbling to myself. Could you leave me alone for a moment, Mr. Harrod? Mr. Tinola seems to be hiding something, maybe. Let's keep an eye out. And now we're scared looking at everyone, like nervous about everyone then. Oh boy. Huh, look who we have here. Our big author, Mr. Harrod. Hello, Mrs. Courier, Mr. Hornbell. What a nice event, don't you think? Sure is. I saw your nephew burying his face in those cookies. Free food doesn't come by every day after all.
Oh, stop it, Mr. Hornbill. Even I couldn't resist cookies this delicious, let alone kids.
That's right. I'm sorry, Mr. Hare. My mouth is always a step before my mind. What a smooth talk you are, Mr. Hornbill. But did you know? A true victory doesn't come with words. Do you know what the director has been up to? I always see you guys speaking with him.
Just some small talk. You know, it's very friendly to every single... he is very friendly to every single guest. Didn't he invite you to his office as well?
Yes, he was talking about premium members. You are all the premium members here, right? Yes, Mr. Hare. And if you want to join now, we can refer you and you'll be able to receive a huge amount of discount. You are curious about everything after all. All your questions might be answered if you join us. Yeah, premium member gets you a diving helmet, obviously. Do you know what the repairman is like? I mean, you two did come here before him, right? The caregivers used a part-time as a repairman, but... they couldn't fix a single thing. And just as we were struggling, Miss Kafka handed in his resume. Although he doesn't seem to know what he's doing either. The boilers, toilets, pipes, there isn't even a single thing that he had fixed. I heard it was Mr. Hare who fixed the boilers last time. Well, aren't you the best? Just my luck. Have you two noticed anything strange about him? If you ask me, he's just like you, always trying to find something about everyone. Sorry to disappoint you, but we don't have the answers you're looking for, Mr. Hare. If I remember anything, you'll be the first to know. You guys carry on. I'll check out the other places. Goodbye. Miss Marianne, Mr. Jampo. Help? Hello? I hope I didn't interrupt your conversation. Spot a bother? Not at all, Mr. Hare. There's no point in a party.
There's no point in a party.
Oh, dear.
Jennifer's a party pooper. She poops at parties.
Oh, dear. Not at all, Mr. Hare. There's no point in a party if people don't mingle with each other. Actually, I have a question for Miss Marianne. Do you know where's the director? Do you know where the director is? I wanted to speak to him about something.
Mr. Director isn't feeling well today. You can tell me and I'll pass the message.
Alright then. A letter of threats? Terrifying spider monster? What an interesting day. I wonder what'll happen next.
Jampo, enough. You'll cause a panic among the other guests.
Geez, I thought I'd have more spare time working the sanatorium. What should I do now? Do I need to evacuate the guests?
The fog became heavier. You know we can't leave the mountains in weather like this. Why don't you call the officer in town and let him know to prepare for it? As for that big spider, I think it won't attack people. Maybe it was just scared. I'll let the other staff know and ask them to stay vigilant as possible. At the same time, I'll ask Papa Tot to block off that shaft so it can't return. I can't think of a better way than this. I'll carry on investigating about the night tour before the fog clears. Please let me know if you need any help from me at any time, Mr. Hare. Mr. Hare, are you saying the repairman's accident wasn't caused by a wild bee? It can't really be the nymph's curse, can it? No, the symptoms show that he was bitten by a special spider. I've read about it on the research report I found in the greenhouse. See, there's a greenhouse there, I don't know.
It's a new and artificial breed of spiders called mini spiders.
Mini spiders?
I know sometimes tiny spiders will crawl out of the cracks in the ground, but I'm sure they're poisonless. Besides, we just finished the insect expulsion. Even if they do exist, they're probably all dead by now. Oops.
If there's any possibility that the night tour manipulated the spider to attack the repairman? I had the same suspicion, but if they had the effort to write letters of threats, that probably means they're not ready for confrontation. Maybe there's someone else, but we only have so many guests here. Yeah, you never know, it might be one of us staff. Willie said the mysterious men he saw were different from the night tour. They were dressed in black instead of white, and they weren't wearing any helmets. We heard Willie mention that too, but the director thinks he's probably mistaken. The concert hall is very dark during the night. He does have a point, but I don't think Willie made a mistake. Please keep our conversation between us. See you around then. I told Marion about the spiders and a letter of threats. It's a shame I didn't get to see the director. I better pay him a visit sometime this evening. As for now, I can speak to other guests, and if I'm ready to leave, I should just let Miss Peg know. Hi, Miss Lulu. Are you trying to open the secret door on the rockery? No, I was just... Oh, it's you, Mr. Herod. Oh my, you scared me. I've wanted to open it ever since you told me about the secret passage. But I tried everything and I'm still running around like a clueless chicken. Maybe it was removed or broken during the refurbishment, but I did have some new discoveries this morning. What is it? You know, sometimes I'm quite envious of you. How'd you discover something new so quick? Do you know the fountain in the resting garden, the one with the moth pattern? It's an elevator too, and it's very similar to the one behind the rockery. But I haven't found the passcode for the mechanism yet, so I couldn't use it. Maybe we could figure out together some calculations, but it'll take time. I'll go and copy it down in a moment and telegram it back to the Institute. I mean, yeah. Right, Mr. Herod, I have some new deductions based on your discoveries in the underground mine and the clues I have gathered. Oh, really? That's great. What is it? Based on the information, the mine was shut down unexpectedly, but shortly after they built the manor on top of it. My assumption is that mining was already a disguise for something. The only reason why they shut down the mine unexpectedly is they found what they were looking for. But it was unusual to build a manor here. The only explanation is that whatever it is cannot be moved. Interesting. That makes sense. You build the manor on top of it with a bunch of secrecy stuff to try to keep it contained, maybe? Is not quite the word, but keep it a secret, I guess. And something about like, alright, so you can like seal the mine and whatnot, so maybe you like kill the miners because they've seen whatever. Very reasonable deduction. The easiest way to use something is to keep it at home. About the fountain you just told me about, it might be the passage that led you there, and that is probably the Mercury Spring. What, an artificial giant spider? What have you guys been through? If everything is correct, the symptoms that appeared on the repairman are similar to patients bitten by that mini spider. Does it mean someone is manipulating it? There's a bite mark on the repairman's neck. So far, all of our clues guide us toward this possibility. Things are getting out of hand, and I have to report this back to the Institute immediately. We have a department that specializes in mystic creatures. Noted. I'll carry on with the investigation until they are here. Please take care of yourself, Miss Lulu. Don't worry, as a professional archaeologist, it basically makes me half an adventurer. Maybe I would receive another stamp this time after all. I'll leave it to your research, Miss Lulu. Please do share with me if you have any findings. Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just walk out? It'd be kind of funny. By a master. You are just inhaling that cake. A part of me is like, we just got here and I'm ready to leave. Bye! So long and thanks for all the fish. But I assume there's not any kind of like in-game timer thing for it. Or whatever, that would be kind of funny. Miss Peg, thank you for organizing this, but we should head back now. Willie has eaten way too much. Not an issue, Mr. Harrod. I hope this cookies association has made you feel better. Please take these cookies with you. Oh, did we... Mr. Lyles, are you alright? Is it because these cookies aren't to your liking? What a waste of my time. Please leave me out of these boring gatherings next time. Actually, there won't be a next time. Because I'll leave this damn sanatorium as soon as I find what belongs to me. Farewell, I hope you enjoy this boring party. Uh-oh. Lyles? Is everything alright with you? What? Ah, Mr. Lyles is dead! He's still breathing. There are symptoms of... Someone help. We need to get Mr. Lyles to the clinic. Clinic is the word I was looking for earlier, and I came up with... Whatever the word is. I forgot that word again. Wow. Infirmary. There we go. This is it. They're both in stable conditions at the moment. We're unsure of when they'll wake up. Are you saying that Mr. Lyles has the same symptoms as Mr. Repairman? I can guarantee it there are no wild bees around this time. Yes, and just as I was cleaning his wounds, his glowing keratosis started to grow on him too. He has fallen into a deep sleep. Miss Mary, may I go in and see Lyles? Sure thing, Mr. Harrod. I'll be outside if you need anything. So they changed his outfit. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like that is a bit disrespectful, I guess, but okay. Whatever. Whoa, is this a clown costume? How do I put it? At least it's a better disguise than Repairman. Am I right, Mr. Kafka? Still no reaction. I wonder how long he's going to remain this way. At least the branch-like keratosis seems to have shrunk. Miss Marion's treatments are working. Anything new to see? I was still swollen. The black spots are almost gone. It seems like he is getting better. The spider bite, the skin around... Oops. The skin around is still festering and slightly swollen. Yeah, his body is fighting. No, I can't close the curtain back. Interesting. Lyles is in a deep coma. He and Mr. Kafka are in a similar state at the moment. I can't find any bite marks. Maybe it's beneath his fur. It's quite difficult to find a tiny bite mark in all this fur. Yeah, very similar symptoms. Song of my chest figure is impeccable. And his chest hairs are well trimmed and maintained too. Yeah, but it looks almost like there's a mark. Oh, it's just a past scar, maybe? His eyeballs are moving fast, a sign of dreaming, but it looks like his body is in a deep coma. He doesn't even have the basic stress response. There are dark spots around his sockets as well, whilst his veins have this strangely baby blue look. So I wonder if you would like pull his eyelids open, if you would like see his eyes move around, and if his eyes would, if his eyes are responsive, like if his aperture words. if his pupils respond, if they dilate, there we go. The same symptoms as a cough got. Lyle's tongue is also stiff and swollen with bloody blisters. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's pulled outside to prevent him from suffocating himself. Got it. That one's interesting. This is it. It looks like we don't need to look for bite marks. It's the mini spiders mentioned in Dorman's research report, just as I predicted. Its body is still glowing. Looks like it hasn't been dead for long. The report says it will die not long after it attacks its target. Are we not gonna take the spider and put it in a bottle to, like, investigate kind of thing, whatever? It hasn't been long since he was poisoned at the Cookie Association. Lyles has branch-like keratosis too. The keratin was very long when we inspected Mr. Kafka yesterday. He was probably poisoned a long time already. Poisoned for a long time already. Maybe he was poisoned the night Willie snuck out, or even earlier. So he was all like jittery because his body was starting to kind of fight that, and then it finally went over the edge and took him down. I was right from before. Someone tried to murder Lyles and Mr. Kafka with these mini spiders. The sound of the clay instrument doesn't travel far, so the culprit must be one of the guests at today's Cookie Association. We still need more clues. The best way is to check out Lyle's room. Let's find a time and speak with Miss Marion about it. I love how they're just letting me essentially be the de facto investigator for all of this. Like, I'm just a writer. I have no expertise as a investigator, and like, why are they letting me investigate? Theoretically, I should be a suspect too, but whatever. Mr. Harrod, are you done? What have you found? The symptoms on Mr. Lyles are exactly the same as ones found on Mr. Repairman. I need to investigate further before coming to a conclusion. May I check out his room? Of course. Someone needs to look after Mr. Lyle's parrot after all. I'll go with you. Let's go. Hopefully we can uncover the truth behind their murder as soon as possible. Well, I was hoping to leave the cookie thing. Everyone but the director. I was about to say, oh, he looks angry. No, that was the mouse. I was hoping to like leave the Cookie Association and end it, but I guess I'm going to keep going a little bit. So hopefully as soon as this dialogue is done, because I don't know like when it saves, like it would be saved now. So I'm gonna finish the dialogue and then save quit. Please keep calm. We're trying our best to resolve the issue. It's been 2 incidents in a row. How am I supposed to keep calm? I can't much relax, not be trapped and scared. Exactly. Where's the director when this happened? Why isn't he here to give us an explanation? Well, Mr. Director has important business too. What could possibly be more important than this? Oh my god, are we going to be cursed too? I've got to call my husband right away and ask him to pick me up from this nightmare. It looks like I have to help Jampo with this before anything else, Mr. Harrod. I'm quite curious why the director hasn't showed up after these incidents as well. Well, Mr. Director is stuck in some trouble at the moment, but that's a long story. Please allow me to resolve this first. That's okay. It looks like I'll have to go to Lyle's room by myself. This is his key. He's in room 207. I see you soon, Mr. Harrod. Oh, by the way, could you please feed little birdie as well? Uncle Harold, is everything done with Mr. Lyles? Is he okay? I can't say for sure. He has the same state as Mr. Repairman, kiddo. What's it like over there? I just came over with Miss Lulu. Everyone is asking for the director. I think he's scared to come out right now. I hope so too. I'm going to Lyle's room to investigate now. You want to come with me? Yep. I don't want to go alone. Now this place is filled with danger. Now that paw in the corner, I assume, means saving. Wait, everyone's separate except Lulu. I can talk to Lulu? Hi, Miss Lulu. How's everything going on your side? I was just on a call with my mentor. He's taking this quite seriously. He's taking this quite seriously and arranged for the nearest investigation team to come over, but they'll need at least 2 or 3 days. That's a little too late. Besides, if the fog doesn't clear up, they won't be able to come up here even if they've arrived in the village. Yes, Mr. Jampo called the police in town, but that's what they were told as well. A manor trapped in the fog is just like the mystery of the Snowstorm Hill. You'll never know what to expect. As far as now, we can only count on ourselves. Let's check out Lyle's room first. Hopefully, we'll find something useful there. I'm curious. You are separate. Can I talk to you? Yes. And I can talk to you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Because, I am getting tired. Boop. And that, yeah, there we go. Cool, yeah. Nice. Yeah, it works cool. Yeah, so I'm going to end the stream now. I've definitely been enjoying this. I'm definitely getting a bit of like Sherlock Holmes vibes, and I love it. But yeah, I also kind of want to see. Oh boy, I was gonna do it today and forgot, so I'm gonna say maybe tomorrow, but I'm gonna forget tomorrow as well, I bet. I'll see. I think it'd be nice to see if I can change my Tuber app, because there's not much expression to it, and I'm like seemingly half squinting right now. And I think part of it too that's fun is I wear glasses. I can't do contacts, so it's gonna struggle to see my eyes anyways, unfortunately. But oh well. It'd be really nice if I could get a headset that has eye tracking and face tracking and all of that. Because then I could play this essentially in VR and just use VR as a display. But I think that might also limit my playtime a bit more because I'd be in VR the whole time. But I don't know. I like this song. I like this artist. Anyways. Yeah, and I'm going to say that I'll try to do again tomorrow around the same time. But I don't know. I struggle with time management, so we'll see. It may or may not happen. But oh well. See yos. Oh, that didn't work. Why is this all of a sudden not? Well, there we go. Oh. I would like to raid one of these days, but I don't feel like I have enough people to actually do a raid. Oh, Misha's streaming. Oh, he just started streaming. Okay, yeah. Anyways. Night.